Hello, welcome to another briefing. In this briefing, I'm going to talk about the upcoming winds, the strong winds, and very dry air that will make its way into the Bay Area over the next couple days, particularly over the next 48 hours or so. Wanted to start out by showing you the computer model projection on the high resolution rapid refresh model for the next 48 hours. Let me just see this. Okay, great. I just want to make sure it goes out all the way out 48 hours. So, starting out here at 9 a.m. on Thursday, October 17th today, we can see the projected wind speeds. You can see them increasing here as we go throughout the day. This is about 1 p.m. So you see these darker shades, you see these oranges. That, per the scale here, that is over 30 miles per hour sustained wind. When you get into the greens here, that's already over 20 miles per hour sustained, and you have sustained speeds in the teens and even low 20s, over 20 mile per hour sustained for the Santa Rosa area by 1 p.m. here per the HER. You have 19 mile per hour sustained winds in the Novato, Petaluma areas. You have a lot of the peninsula here seeing sustained winds already in the teens. And then as we go out through the day here, as we go into 6 p.m., you see those really strong winds picking up off the coast. Maybe some parts of the Point Reyes Peninsula could have some gusts, some sustained winds in the 30s. And then if I put gusts in here, you'll see gusts close to 40 miles per hour at times here at the 4 p.m. time frame today. For the Half Moon Bay area, Point Reyes as well could gust over 40. You have some gusts well into the 20s for much of the Bay Area. Much of the peninsula here. Only the inland valleys will be shielded from most of that activity. And as we go in through the night, I'm going to show you the wind starts switching direction here from a northwest flow to a more northeast flow. Still pretty strong winds here inside the bay, especially as we go through. And then as we go into Friday morning, you see those northeast winds still pretty strong, relaxing a little bit as we go into Friday night. But I wanted to show you here the gust on Friday morning. So you're seeing areas, particularly in the hillsides, 11 a.m. Friday, for instance, gusting well into the 30s for some areas. This would be dangerous fire-wise, and also in terms of having power outages. That could be a possibility. Not only public safety shutoffs, but also just wind-related outages could be an issue in this. Looking at relative humidity projections now per the high-resolution rapid refresh model. As we go in here, I'm just going to increase this brightness. Let's go in starting at 5 a.m., going in through 8, 9, 10 a.m. here. Watch how the relative humidity drops quickly. We have, at the 8 a.m. hour, a lot of readings well over 70%. Very moist air still with that marine air in place. As we go into 9, 10, 11, 12, look at that. By 12 p.m., we have relative humidity readings in the 20s, down from Santa Rosa through Novato, the 101 corridor here. You have relative humidity values already down in the 20s, and then you have closer to the water here, you have 40, 50%-ish, with still some pretty moist air by the water. But as we go throughout the day today with those north winds, watch how this dry air spreads out through the Bay Area. Even some of the coastal areas start getting relative humidity down into the 40s per hip. And then, but watch tomorrow. Watch overnight into tomorrow. Watch what happens with those northeast winds really get going. Watch these 58% relative humidity for Santa Rosa, 30% for SFO, 45% all the way out to Half Moon Bay, 19% at Monterey Airport. This is very dry air, and then we start getting a little more moisture in by Saturday perhaps. But higher elevations will still be very dry. Even some inland locations, Santa Rosa to Novato, 5 a.m. Saturday, still looking at teens for relative humidity. That's very dry air. See, if you look at this, really only low-lying areas near the coast and bays will have some recovery of humidity overnight in Friday into Saturday, because otherwise this is looking very dry. So fire-wise, this is very concerning when you have strong winds combined with this kind of dry air. So please be careful out and about. Please avoid open flames, avoid cigarette butts in the grass, even though I know most of you probably won't have that problem regardless. I know very few people even smoke cigarettes, but any kind of spark will be an issue here with this dry air. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you were able to get something out of it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.